Okay, so I'm not sure if I'm actually live or not. Yep, I think so, but there's a delay. Yeah, I think there's a delay. So you're gonna tell me in a second if it actually works or not. So welcome to the new live stream. It's been a while since I've done it. I think Sunday is not a good day for Randy. That's why he's not streaming on his channel, Play Hive Like a Champion. But I think Pedro might be streaming in Spanish on his channel or the Cubic. So if you prefer Spanish, you might switch to his channel. If you don't mind English, stay with me. And it seems okay, but yeah, there are always technical issues. So never say never. And I haven't done it in ages. So let's see. This 10 minutes actually they are useful for me to understand if things work or not. Actually, I should check myself. If I go to my channel, okay, how does it work? Can I see my own? Actually, I don't see the live stream, but maybe again because there's a delay. Oh no, so I am actually live. Okay, so I put a delay of 2 minutes. That's why. I know it's a bit annoying if you want to watch the game as well on both plays, but I just prefer that. So, I mean, I trust the player 200%, but it's just better practice, I think, to have a couple of minutes delay. So okay, here I am. I hope my audio is fine. I can't actually hear the audio because this microphone is taking the out thing as well. But please let me know if you can hear me properly. And I'll try to allow strategic games. I forgot your name was different before, right? I forgot. But anyway. So the match will start in around 10 minutes. This is game 1 of the semifinal Jewdoka Csigeee. The match is played over 6 games, 30 minutes plus 30 seconds, so quite long. Grab your popcorns and hope you have some time. Anyway, the video is going to be saved on the channel so you can rewatch it at some point. It will be, I'm sure, very exciting. I've seen games very, very, very exciting. I've played, I think, pretty cool games in the quarterfinals with Happy Kiwi. Unfortunately, I got beaten. I will do analysis of those games as well. I would like to invite Patrick, aka Happy Kiwi, as well because he played so much better than me and he has so much thing to teach me about hand games, and so I think joint analysis would be pretty cool. My laptop is boiling already after 5 minutes. Amazing. Hope it doesn't die. Anyway, so Jewdoka doesn't need to be introduced. He's been world champion 3 times. From USA. Should have prepared better because I don't know exactly where from. He's from North Dakota, I think. But okay. Bad for me, sorry. And the challenger, let's say, who's not really a challenger, I mean, he's one of the top players as well. But I think it's the first time he gets to the semi-final. Is Csigeee, aka Oliver, from Hungary. So we got a USA versus Europe situation, and this the opposite bracket has, interestingly, another similar situation. Let me see. Let me show you the brackets here. So you can see we have Jewdoka Csigeee on the left side, and Norman, aka Alex Norman, I think, from US against Epikiwi, aka Patrick from Sweden. They have already played 2 games, and Alex is currently leading. By the way, if you hear me, if you don't hear me, if there's any problem, please let me know right in the chat. I've seen there are a few people watching. And yeah, again, here we have also USA versus Europe. So pretty cool. I'm sad I didn't pass the quarterfinal, but I'm pretty happy. Okay, thank you for telling me the audio is fine. Sorry, but I'm still learning after a couple of years doing this stuff. I still don't know how to do it properly. So, I was saying I'm pretty sad I got defeated, but I learned a lot, and especially in the end games. Patrick plays end games in a way like crazy. It's crazy. I call him the Python because he squeezes the life out of the opponent in the end game. And I actually managed to play a couple of pretty good game, I think, in the end. And the situation was 3-3, and we went to tie breaks. But then in tie breaks, I just wasn't in shape. He was very much in shape. He played super well, and he won. So anyway, but Einorman is a very tough opponent as well, and I think it's his first time in the semi-final too. So also another thing I want to ask actually to the audience, I think is not well synchronized with my voice, right? With the image, so with the video. I'm not sure why, but that happens sometimes. If not, please tell me and I'll try to adjust somehow. Anyway, we got 5 minutes left. I mean, it should start in 5 minutes. As I said, it's 30 minutes plus 30 seconds. So we'll have time to, I think, analyze it a bit during the game. I think there should be enough time. I will place the room with live game on the left, and then on the right we'll just do our analysis. What's happening here? Okay. So this is okay. Okay. So we just have gotta wait. There is no one else. I mean, no, there's no one. There's someone on board space, but no Csigeee or Jewdoka yet. I hope they're gonna play. They haven't canceled it or rescheduled or postponed, because that would be very embarrassing. But well, worst case, we'll do some analysis. I don't know. We improvise something. Okay. What can I say about these 2 players? So, as I said, well, Jewdoka doesn't need to be introduced, and he wrote a bestseller book, The Canon of Hive, which I have here with me, and he's preparing a book on openings, which is probably gonna come out by the end of the year, but I don't know. I've read the draft long ago, and I mean, I think he was pretty close, but it's hard. I suppose. I've been trying to write a book myself, a Hive book, but it takes ages. And yeah, anyway, Csigeee is part of okay, the lip sync seems okay. Okay, I don't know why, but sometimes when I record videos, it doesn't work well. But anyway, So Csigeee, aka Oliver, he's a chess player who just discovered Hive a few years ago, I think, more or less as I did. Um, and he became very quickly very strong. And yeah, now is in the top. I think he on BGA is maybe top three by Elo. And last year we played in the quarterfinals. I think it was or round of 16 or quarterfinals, and I won, but it was it was very tough. Um, and so yeah, I think both players definitely have chances. Um, I mean, I can't say I have a favorite, but I can't hide. I root for Europe for once. We hope to have a European world champion. Did we actually ever have a European world champion, or it was always American? It was either Quadlibet or Judoka. Um, so I hope Europe comes in at some point. Also, Csigeee just beat the Quadlibet, four-time world champion, um, in the quarterfinal. So I would say Csigeee is quite in shape. So I think they both have chances. Also, Jewdoka is playing white in the first game. Let's see what. Also, Jewdoka I think prepares opening quite well. So either we might find already some sort of surprise. Probably not in the first game actually. The first game of matches, I think he played a bit more solid. I think we're gonna have some sort of a buffer opening as well, which became super common in the past couple of years, really. Um, and both with white and with black. Um, Initially, it was only something black would play, like as a psychological uh, weapon, let's say, to play something a bit uncommon. But now it's very common, both as black and white. It initially was black, and then white thought, why not? I actually played it quite a lot as white. Um, so I think we might see some buffer as well. And the most solid choice would be the anti-spawn for black, and Csigeee played that quite a lot. So I think it could be something, but I don't know what else actually to predict. Um, I've seen Jewdoka playing also Beetle as a white opening. Um, the, I don't know, anything could happen. So we'll see. Um, I think they have kind of a similar style. Maybe Csigeee is a bit more solid than Jewdoka, but um, yeah. Um, oh, as Jonas remind me, actually Euclix won world champion. Did actually Euclix won? Yeah, I think he did. He did win before the introduction of the expansion pieces, and he's German, although he lives in Australia. But I mean, let me see. Let me see on the entomology page. There is a page of the world champions. Yeah, Jewdoka, Quadlibet the last year, then Jewdoka, then Quadlibet, then Quadlibet, then Jewdoka. I know we had Tsimaru. Sorry, I forgot about this. Tsimaru is Greek, so yeah, we had someone. But last time was 2016. It's been 7 years since then. Well, we'll see now. 8 people watching, amazing. Thank you very much. So Jewdoka and Csigeee are here. The first minute is gonna be a bit of a mess. I'm gonna prepare the room. So I have to wait for them to enter the room and start the game, and then I can enter as a spectator. So 30 minutes plus 30 seconds. Let me tell good luck, guys, to them. And yeah, as soon as they start, I'm gonna follow on this board, and we'll analyze a little bit. Oh, oops. What else? But by the way, of course, if you want to ask me more question about, I don't know what, but typically something Hive related, let me know. They're gonna start pretty soon, so you have now time to go to the loo, go to the toilet, get prepared, get some popcorns, and come back because they are gonna start soon. We should do some kind of streaming like this for a Blitz tournament. I know it would be more fun, more dynamic. But I like also this. Maybe next time I'll do something joint with Randy, so we could chat as well. I like when people chat during the chess streaming. Okay, so they're gonna start in a second. What's happening? Okay, so here it is. I just have to move it here. Let's move it here. I don't need, and actually let's see the chat just in case. Okay, so should be okay now. Make it a bit bigger. Hope you can see, and it's okay. Oh, maybe I should put this here. Okay, cool. So let's start. So ladybug opening, typical white ant, Fu Manchu setup. White decided not to go for a buffer, but for a classic opening. Now black has a few options. So black can try to set a buffer, playing an ant here or an ant here and trying to delay the queen move, the queen placement, or can just go for the classical Z or classical C opening. And now that I remember, actually, on BGA, there are quite a lot of games played between Jewdoka and Csigeee. He used to have another account, and lots of games had this variation, which, by the way, I have a video about as well on YouTube, which is a very classical opening. It's been played many times, not just by them, of course, but I think interesting that they have played quite a lot this opening. But I don't think they're gonna play this again. First, it kind of got a bit out of fashion. I mean, for how much I can talk about fashion in Hive, but it's not played very much. But also because I mean there's a reason for this. I think there's this. Okay, my prediction went completely off. So he actually played this this move. Maybe it's a theoretical duel between them. Okay, I was gonna say that actually this variation is very annoying, at least I think, for black. And that's another reason why black sometimes plays instead of placing the queen immediately, he delays it with an ant. Because this is a bit annoying. I mean, I'm sure Csigeee is ready for something like this. It's not the end of the world, but I I don't know, I personally don't like too much this variation for black. Why? Basically, if white wants, he if white wants, they can basically keep the mosquito here stuck for a long time, and even cover it later on with a beetle. The way for black to get out of this is to place a pillbug here, so that there's a threat to move the white ant away using the mosquito, which is copying pillbug power, the pillbug. And yeah, if white doesn't do that, then black can actually get the mosquito out. But like if white doesn't anchor the white ant here, for example, something I would play as white is this, which seems a bit maybe too much to anchoring a beetle here. But it makes sure that anything like this can be countered by this, for instance. And I think white has qualified for the win, although it's pretty early still. But I like more white position. But I think there are games by Qualibet where he played quite well in this opening, so I guess that there will be option for this. The other option now for black is just to pin the ant here, and after a move like this, black would go into the anti-spawn setup, which is more solid, and basically the mosquito is sacrificed, let's say, but it can still at some point get back to life, and white will have to spend some time to cover it if they really want to. So this is another idea. Also, the problem is that if black plays the pillbug straight away, white can have a compound attack on the ant, which it's actually worse than the compound attack of the mosquito, because the mosquito at some point can't come out. The ant will never come out from there, so that would be a big sacrifice. So I think this is the most well, there is this option as well, creating the X trap, which is a term that actually Jewdoka has created, and the idea of following up with pillbug in line. Okay, he went for this, controlling the spawn point in line there. So Puzzle Party is saying in the chat, I heard someone say they saw a lot of black wins during this playoff. Did you not? In a black win worth studying more closely. I mean, even in my games, I don't remember much about the others, but my round of 16 against Ben South Superfish, I won as black the decisive game. I'm not saying actually at some point he had a winning maneuver as white, but it was very low on time, and likely didn't see it. I didn't see it either, and then I managed to pull it off. It was quite aggressive for the sharp game, and then against Patrick as well. Although I lost the match, but the game that actually made me come back, I played black. I played quite unusual opening. I wanted to try something different, to try to surprise him, and actually somehow it worked. I want to do a better analysis of that game, because I think it was quite interesting, and to be honest, it was just very fun for me, because I didn't even think I could manage to win against such a solid player like Patrick, and somehow I pull it off. But so there is like space for black, I think. Of course, the stats don't lie, right? So I think the last stats I've seen were 57, 58% for white, and 42, 43 for black, which is a bit more than chess, a bit more unbalanced than chess. But But I mean, there's especially in matches. Of course, if you play one game or two games, it doesn't mean much. But especially in matches, then there is a chance to somehow use black in a good way. Okay, let's have a look here what happened. So white put an ant down, black responded with the pillbug here, and of course was threatening to move the ant away, which by the way is not something forced. White might ignore that as well. But the point, rather than letting move the ant away, is letting the mosquito free. And now there is no way for black to stop the beetle from moving on top. So now there are a few ideas. One is to use a spider here, and after this kind of block this ant here, and then you can use a beetle to create this shell. And then even if white will pin the beetle, black gets a bit of ant control back, because if you see now, white has got no ant available as a mosquito, but there are no good place where to place it. And I mean, black is clearly a bit on the defensive side, but it's still okay, I think. I mean, the main idea would be if white doesn't follow up with this, let's say white plays this, would be to complete the pocket. And now this beetle feels a bit stupid here because it can't go anywhere. I mean, it could go here, then it will be just covered by the mosquito, right? But at the same time, white has got quite good ant control here. So, I mean, white could continue with this. Black at this point probably has to sacrifice at least one ant. So this was a spider option. There is another option where you just sacrifice straight away the ants. Oh, okay, this is actually what is playing right now. And now, after white plays this, black has the option of placing another ant. And now, if white wants to actually take the compound attack, has to lose a tempo. Yeah, this way would be a bit different. If not, then white will go just here, and black has the option of counterattacking immediately, which is actually, I think, a bit dangerous for black. I don't think is a good idea, but it's a bit scary as well. So I mean, white should be fine actually, but we're still kind of in the opening, so so okay, let me see just a second. Is everything okay with the streaming? Okay, I think so, hopefully. I'll put a bit bigger the pieces here. Okay, so Jewdoka decide to instead pinning the ant here. So okay, the next like natural move would be this one, I suppose. Yeah, that's what I'm playing right now. And now there is a important cross. How do you call it? Fork? No, crossroad. So if white, important decision to make. If white plays the most solid move, then black has the chance to pin the beetle here. Of course, white has always the option of placing another beetle, and it can't be stopped. Well, it can be stopped, but it might be a bit too much. It might be the black has lost too many tempo, has moved the ants too many times here. So probably has to allow one beetle to go on top of the hive. And it could, for example, like threaten to pin the beetle and have pin replacement at the same time. And I don't think black is doing too bad, but at the same time, white is very safe. It's very solid for white. Like, it doesn't risk anything, I think. white plays safely. The risky idea is to play the beetle here, and as we said, similar to the variation we've seen before, playing this. And now, of course, there is a tempo situation to count, because white doesn't have any good spawn point to place the pill bug, so it's what we call a queen choke. Black probably has to stop white from covering the queen and then taking the direct drop on the left of the queen, so recovering is probably a good idea. The problem is that this ant is free now. Well, at least he takes the spot here. Jewdoka is thinking quite a lot. I think now is one of the crucial opening moments, because there's basically no way back from there's no way to place a pillbug anymore around the white queen. It's too early for black to counterattack, and I think the point is not really to counterattack that early. The point is actually more to take advantage of the spawn point. No, sorry, control the spawn points. Here, before white goes on covering the queen or the pillbug, has to go for has to pin the mosquito down, like below. Oh, actually, it's black to move now. So black could counterattack very quickly, actually, with this. But the problem is black has got 5 pieces in reserve, and white 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So black has invested quite a lot of pieces. The problem is, and this counterattack is not very likely to work. And indeed, the idea would be not just to attack straight away, but let's say white plays this, black plays this. After this move and this move, now like something like this. Now the black ant is again free to move, and it's like it's what it should do. There's no point for the black ant to stay here. Something like this. Oh, so Jewdoka is just about to play to enter this sort of variation. So as I was saying, I mean, it feels like if you make a mistake in this situation, you lose straight away, because it's very sharp. There's no like gray area. So maybe we'll see a very sharp position. Actually, white just play this. Okay, what option black has if he doesn't want to go for that? Is there any good defensive option? The other thing that I could think of is this. So now white has effectively the option of placing the pillbag, and I don't think there's much point in delaying this at this point, this stage. And after this, black has got 2 free ants. Again, probably black should play this to avoid. I mean, there is also always the option of black running away, which makes black a bit more safe, but in the long run, it creates this string of pieces, which I don't really like much. But well, let's say maybe it works. Maybe it's something to consider. Also, black doesn't have a counterattack here because the white pillbug is there, so it has to play a longer game. I mean, instinctively it seems that choking the queen here before it can place the pillbug makes sense. But as we said, black has... It's weird, but even in the opening, they've played only 10 moves. But black has invested already a few more pieces than white. Or at least black will have to play some new pieces to defend, while white can more naturally, organically place new pieces and attack. I think that's one of the reasons why I don't like much this variation, or at least it's not straightforward for black to play compared to others. I mean, probably there's nothing straightforward for black, but just saying. Other options, other options. Black could play just something like this, but I don't think there's much point in playing this before before white threatened to cover the queen. What else? No, I think these are the main move. I don't think other moves make much sense. This idea could be combined with this idea actually. And now if white covers the pillbag or the queen, then the mosquito can recover. And actually this situation is not too bad for black. Because there are 4 kill spots to take, and the pillbag is able to work. So white would more likely cover the pillbag, but at this point, black has always the option of running away with the queen if there is a right chance. And again, white can't place the pillbag anymore. So, well, maybe white will place the pillbag right now, but black can take the chance of covering the beetle here, or maybe even just pin the ant here. Although I wouldn't keep the ant there. I would maybe just go for a pin replacement. Just increase the ant count. Okay, so a lot of options here, and they're indeed thinking a lot because, yeah, as I said, I think it's one of those positions where you can't afford a mistake. But I really don't know what's the best option. Well, I think no one does, otherwise life will be solved. Actually, this is probably one of those positions where an AI will tell us what's the right move to play, I think. Also, Jewdoka's got 26 minutes and Csigeee 21, almost 22. I think Csigeee also takes usually more time. His clock game is a bit slower than Jewdoka's one, which is something Jewdoka could play, like could take a bit advantage of if we get to like a low, like below 5 minutes, but we're still above 20 minutes, so there's plenty of time. Like Csigeee, I think, should take all the time he can to figure out how to play this in the right way. Maybe another reason why this is not played much is that actually, yeah, black doesn't have many options. There are other positions that are kind of more rich. There are more ideas. Here is a bit. I'm not convinced. So okay, well, we are in this position now. Sorry. Another idea could be simply to play this, and then again create the pocket. The problem is always that the black is one move short from creating the pocket, so after this we get again in a similar variation to the one we've seen before, but instead of having the beetle here we have a hopper, which could be more useful actually. In principle, it could hop into white kill spot. The mosquito can play as a hopper and jump out. Maybe this is actually not a bad option for black. Very classic, I would say. Come on, guys! I thought we would play something more exciting, but well, it's also gay, like match strategy, right? There's no. You have to play what's best. You can't play always exciting new openings, new ideas, because first you have to keep them for later. Second, you can't risk too much in the first game. Okay, okay. What time is it? This Sunday. We started 40 minutes ago. Oh my god. We've been we've been talking. I've been talking for a while. Um, there's still 11 people watching. Thank you very much. I wanted to just as a extra, so waiting for Csigeee move. I was thinking of shooting another video about, well, actually, the initial idea was to shoot a video about the pill bug, how to use the pill bug in general. And then first it became a bit complicated to find all the example that I really wanted to, because there were like 10 different ways you can use the pill bug, or at least 10 different important points that you should know about the pill bug at very least. And I thought to split the video in two. And then at some point I thought it was still too long. I thought, okay, I'll just focus on something cool, which is actually the video that came out the other day. Just the way to use the pill bug in an offensive way, which is actually very unusual. You won't see it very often, but when it happens, it's very fun. I didn't. I don't think I've played many times pill bug offensively, but during the game with Happy Kiwi, the one I won, I was over the moon. It was so fun, so fun. Anyway, have you seen this wizard? Csigeee got into deep thinking, which is actually good news for Jewdoka, because I think means Black was not prepared in this opening, so definitely has a psychological advantage for White. Okay, well, let's go back. We are here. Hi everyone. I mean, hi to the newcomers. What else? What else can we discuss? There's not much here really. Unless we go on and we play quite a few moves. I mean, another idea is to play this as an anti-spawn and just pin this. Now you don't have to worry too much about this move because there's not really direct drop coming. Okay, so Black went for this variation, which I actually didn't think was Jewdoka plays very quickly. I mean, this is kind of, well, there is always the option we can get back into the variation we've seen before with the ant pinning the queen. Hola Carl, ¿qué tal? Is Pedro doing the, yeah, I suppose he's doing his streaming as well. Very good channel if you speak Spanish. Also, I love the video about our game. I played Pedro in person, like over the board at the Mind Sports Olympiad. It was super fun. I really hope to have more tournaments on the over the board, because that's really, it makes all the difference, I think. We're gonna start the UK Hive Cup as well this year, so in the UK, but this year will be a bit different because we'll allow every shop and cafe to run their own tournament. They just have to buy a sort of tournament pack, and this is what we're gonna do in the UK. But if anyone in the world, they want to organize some tournaments and they want to buy this tournament pack, which basically is just some Hive sets at a discounted price with some prices for and like guidelines that I will give you to run a tournament, just to have something a bit kind of, I mean, it doesn't have to be identical everywhere in the world. It's not like a federation, but um, something similar, then yeah, please tell the people you know, the cafes and pubs, shops, whatever, whoever wants to organize tournament, that we're very happy to support them with prices, with more sets at a good price. I mean, we as Gen 42, not we as me and myself. Anyway, Carl is saying the Hyper C could be considered an offensive pillbug. Um, I wouldn't say so, because the pillbug is still there. It's still next to your queen. No, it doesn't want to attack the opponent queen. I would say more the pillbug as a first move, either white or black, is an aggressive way to use the pillbug, because it's very easy to use it to throw more pieces into the opponent's flanks. But yeah, in the Hyper C opening, if you don't know what we're talking about, is, well, it's a completely different opening. Is what could have happened if black had played this, and after, let's say, this move, black plays this. So they are in a sort of C opening, but it's even weirder than C. It's even like there are two spaces, two kill spots shared by the two queens, rather than one space shared in the typical C opening. Typical, like the classical C opening instead is this one. So now in that case, in the Hyper C opening, by the way, white usually blocks black from playing this in that way, with that placing the pillbug there. But if it doesn't, then black can place the queen here, and the pillbug is still in the defense. I mean, it could be used to throw pieces, okay, in this on this flank, which is a kill spot for white, but I think that's not the main idea. The main idea for black here is to create as many trigger points as possible to make the situation more complicated, make harder for white to attack. So anyway, let's go back to oops, wait, what happened? No, okay, yeah, this happened, that's why. So black played the pillbug here, okay. Then white played the beetle here. And we are, no, sorry, no, this is not what happened. Black pin here. Why is not, okay, I'm not sure what happened. Maybe I'm just transposing into a different position. Yeah, I think this is not the right order, but never mind. We just get into the same position, so it's fine. Wait this, and after white cover the mosquito, black pin the ant, and now it's white turn, and Jewdoka is just about to play his move, playing a mosquito here, which is a bit, it's sort of a sacrifice, because black would like to get back here. It would be a waste of a move, but at the same time, this ant here is not in the best place. It's pinning the mosquito, but you would like to place to move this ant away somewhere. At the same time, if black doesn't take this sacrifice, white ant will pin the black beetle, and then we have a problem. So the problem is simply, well, let's say black plays this, okay. White will pin the black beetle, and then the mosquito will cover the beetle, and now I think black is in trouble after something like this, right? And now, I mean, black can run away, sure, But I think still, even if taking the direct drop here, I mean, it's weird. Maybe it's not too bad for black. The problem is, again, the same. Black is behind in the material. Black is very low in material. It doesn't seem so because it still has 3, 4, 5 pieces. But compared to white, it's quite. Oh, whoa. Csigeee played that? Okay. Okay, I think the point is that if white plays pins here, then black is gonna pin the mosquito. Although this makes makes counting even like makes material even lower for black. But at the same time, this creates actually some options for black to move the queen away. So probably white has to do this. And now there's again this option. But okay, it doesn't seem too bad for black, and in the sense, black has the option to defend, and there are not many good there are not many good angles of attack. Spawn points from where white can place a new piece and then attack. You know what I mean? It can't place. It could place a hopper here to hop in here, but this is a trigger point. Like this kill spot. Oh, I can use this. Nice. This is a trigger spot because the black ladybug would jump away. This is a trigger spot as well because the beetle will jump away. So these are all the chances that black has to free their pieces. Let's see what happened. Okay, so white didn't go for that and decided to go for this. So double down on the beetle. Ah, okay, this is actually a bit annoying. It might be a very good move for white. Because how do you stop this mosquito? You can do this. This could happen, for example. But I'm afraid white could use a pill bag offensively here. And now might be a problem. I mean, I'm really just. Although it's not, again, too bad for black either. If black could just free from some pieces later on, he probably can defend successfully. Okay. Let's see what options are here for black, sorry. Well, there is the crazy option, just run away. But I think it doesn't work as well because white has got 2 beetles on top of Hive. It's a lot of control here. Even if, yeah, the end game is for black, like black has an edge on the end game, then white has got a beetle game pretty strong. And has got 3, 4, 5, 6 pieces still in reserve against 4 from black. So yeah, the point is always that this shape is pretty good to defend, but it's not good to counterattack, right? So black will have to play very defensively. Now Csigeee is at 12 minutes thinking time against 22 minutes from Jewdoka. So gotta be careful here. I think, well, above 10 minutes is still fine, but below 10 minutes I start to feel a bit of pressure. But here every move is very critical. What's the other option here, actually? Just go for this, complete the pocket, and sort of forget about it. The problem is that white has got these two very nice pawn points here. So it can even add the third beetle and black can't do much. So okay, so black decided to pin the mosquito. Oh no, wait, no, it didn't. Sorry. Oh no, it did. Oh wait. I have two screens. I got confused. What is my analysis? What is the streaming? Okay. No, so black went here. Sorry, I'm just tired. Oh my god. Okay. So white mosquito is pinned. Let's put it bigger here as well. Actually, yeah, it's pretty big. If white doesn't go for this, which is still fine actually, what are the other options for white? Try to get another beetle from another side. Possible. Not. Maybe it feels a bit too far. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 moves. What else? Or maybe just playing, yeah, this safe move. It's all okay. Black goes for this. I think this is almost mandatory at this point. But now white can actually play this. And now there are some maneuvers for white to free this ant without freeing the black ant at the same time. So when there is this sort of it's not a pocket, because for pockets we mean a safe shell that can be used by white or by black to place their own pieces without being pinned. So there's not really a pocket, it's a bicolor pocket. I call it omega shape because it's like omega has a shape of the letter omega in Greek. But whatever you want to call it, the point is that what's in the middle, it's crucial because this is a trigger spot for both pieces. So you can't really release one without releasing the other. But since white has got a bit of extra advantage and time, white can take advantage of this some point. Anyway, this is not what happened, because white actually played this move. So this is a similar idea. The idea is for white to pin the black ant. At the same time, it also has the option to pin the other black ant. Interesting. But normally, the spider would just pin one ant and then free the ant later on. So let's say black goes for, I don't know, pinning here this ant. White will play this, and then let's say black goes here, plays another spider. Now we got a pillbug here with the idea of moving here and free the ant. And now white will have a pretty good ant game. So actually it's pretty annoying, this move. What is black gonna do? To protect against this, I mean, there's not much. The main idea is put this ant in a bidirectional pin. So for example, playing this, and then after this move, this is a good idea. So the white ant is not going anywhere, and the ant game is still okay. I mean, white's got an extra ant, but it also, this spider creates an extra up here. The problem is that after this move, white can just simply play this. And now this shape is definitely too stretched, and this beetle is stuck. So I think this move is not possible here. There's this one, but the spider would just pin both, which is again not great because the white queen would just move in here and free the white ant. Okay, so white decided to go for a different idea. So the idea is simply, okay, you pin my ant and spend some time to free your ant here on the flank. And if you do that, then I will just pin your other ant, which would be, I think, pretty okay for black. But the point is, white doesn't have to allow that, and it can just pin this, right? Notice that black is basically surrounding the queen with okay, just playing this right now, just surrounding, almost surrounding the queen, but this killed spot cannot be taken yet, so it's still possible. Maybe black should just escape here, just run. No, okay, this doesn't work either. Good to have that option at least. This is possible, like we said. No, that's not what I want to do. Undo, undo. Maybe this is a better option. Again, for the end game. The end game is everything. Okay, Joe is maybe changing his mind. I'm not sure if he has seen something. Why would he change his mind here? What has he seen that? What could happen that's why it doesn't like here? I don't think anything. I mean, black has the option, but I don't really see much. Okay, white. There's this nice thing in board space. Well, I don't know, nice or annoying. I think it's more annoying to me, but that you can go back and forth with your pieces on the board before you press the done button. But imagine this being played actually over the board, right? You start to move your piece around and you think what's better here or there. That would be a bit annoying, I think. But okay. It's not too bad here, I think. And when you play online, it allows you to see what your opponent is thinking, sort of. I try not to do that, not to show what I'm doing, but what I'm thinking. Well, okay, so this is the move. In the end, they decide to go for this. Um, What else? What else? I have to say, I really don't like much black position. Did I say that already? But I mean, it's still a lot to play. They haven't played even 15 moves each, so let me put actually the text here. No, this is very interesting, but also the size is. Oh no, wait. No, let's put it back here. Ah no, but you can't see the moves of the game of the review. That's fine, but you can see the moves of the game. Yeah, okay, that's fine. So wait, what happened? Black played this move. Okay. Yeah, black hand 3, white mosquito, right, okay. This is kind of expected, but I guess black doesn't want to play more pieces down. It's got enough defensive pieces. They wanted clearly to control this pawn point. Which, okay, I didn't think was so crucial, but maybe it is. So let's say white goes on with the plan. Master plan. What is black going to do? There's this option to attack the white queen from this side, or just simply, as we said, continue with this. Build back here, and the spider can get here. This is interesting. This is pretty fun actually, because it frees the ladybug. Put the white ant in a bidirectional pin. That's actually an idea. Hope Csigeee would see that. The other idea is for white to play this straight away, but again, black can play. Ah, no, this doesn't work now because black will lose, so it doesn't work in this case. Okay, so black is good with a spider there. Okay, so this has been played. So if white plays this move, then we reach the analysis position. Now black has to get away with the spider. Yeah, with the beetle here, probably on here. And white will take the last here, the last ant, and is there a way for black to free this ant? Maybe. What about this? White can just switch here, and the spider is free as well. So yeah, again, 3, 4, 5, 6 pieces for white and 3 for black. Not really amazing. So either is going to be a long endgame, or white is going to win straight away. So white play this, black play this. Okay, it's white to play. Jewdoka's got 15 minutes, almost 16, and Csigeee, not sure actually what that name means, don't ask me. Only 9 minutes, but 6 minutes difference is actually not too much, but we'll see. I guess if black puts a good defense up, then Joe will be forced to think quite a lot, and then Csigeee could have some chances. But it seems hard for black to win from here. It seems honestly pretty hard. So I think this is a plausible position. And at this point, I really don't know. I mean, black could try to. Oh no, this can't work because the last kill spot is here, and white will win. But maybe this with the idea of. I don't know actually. Okay, so Joe played actually this. So what black is playing here? Still 8 people watching after an hour. I think this an achievement. I should have streamed quicker games. I think I should stream some games from the Rapid League, which are shorter and more fun. But anyway, Csigeee time is going down, 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 down. I mean, there are other options. If black doesn't want to commit the beetle anywhere, you could just play this, and it creates another pocket. Although it's very you create a big clump. So it's good to defend, but doesn't have many active options. Or maybe just white here. And then the mosquito here could be free at some point. Set free. My computer is also flying. Hot and flying. If it explodes, you know what happened to me. I died streaming Hive. What an amazing end. Because my computer exploded. My laptop is HP, so you should sue in HP. Okay, so sorry if I just say stupid stuff to fill the void inside me, or inside streaming more. Csigeee is snail in Hungarian. Okay, that makes kind of sense. It's I mean, yeah, sure. So it's a trend actually to have your nickname, your username being like meaning something in language, in your language. Ah, okay, worm. So they're the same, Csigeee and Csigeee, worm, and with 3E, it means something else. No, I don't. Anyway, because I also I know that Mirmigi, for example, who's a very strong Greek player, is called like that because Mirmigi means ant in Greek. So it's pretty fun actually to learn new things in this way. At some point we had on Discord a file with all the pieces in different languages. I actually have to look into that. I need to bring it up again. Because yeah, at this point I'm learning a bit of French, and well, I'm trying to learn to improve my French and Greek, and a little bit of Czech actually, just random. But yeah, the more language, the better. Okay, so let's get back to the game. Sorry. Black played this idea, which we have seen before, but I think it doesn't work because of this. I mean, not saying that there's a bad move from Black, but it's not much to do. The problem is that this mosquito is too strong, so the black hand, you just can't leave the black hands. You can't move the black hand anywhere. On the other hand, white could even ignore this, maybe, and play this, because there's no way for black to prevent this fill, and then mosquito is free. Let's say it goes like this, right? Okay, black has got an extra ant, but white has got an extra beetle. And in this situation where black queen cannot escape, it's pretty okay for white, I think. Black is also a bit running out of spawn points. I mean, this would actually give at least black a bit of ant game, but I don't know if ant game is actually worth 3 beetles on top of the hive. Probably not. Probably not. Unless black can counter attack quickly. But no, I think here, like for example, here white wins. Well, let's go back. So maybe white could afford that actually. White is going for something different apparently. Okay, so it just wants to control a bit more the situation. What? Okay, it changes mind. So it went for as well for the ant game. So it decided not to rush with the attack, but play the ant game as well. So let's see what happened. after this and this. So the point is that if black pins here, then white pins as well, and now the hive is pretty stretched, and this favors the player with more pieces, more material. Black has effectively no free piece if we consider this spider, but there's not much for this spider to do. I only had three pieces in reserve. So I think white is thinking, okay, the endgame is good for me anyway. There's no need to rush. I mean, I think this makes sense. And now maybe the ant should find some spot that is, I mean, worst case can go here and free the ladybug, I guess. Or just leave it here for the moment. I'm not sure. And maybe come up with something else. Maybe this, and move the spider around. But again, white can free, although now doesn't have the spider anymore, so I don't think he can free the mosquito, the white mosquito, that easily. Unless he again invests one ant. But at that point, why you didn't invest a spider? What I mean is, sorry if sometimes I talk too much, but well, let's say yeah, black goes for this. The only way for white now to free the mosquito is to pin, to fill with an ant. But then what I mean is he could have used the spider instead of the ant. Why doing that? I'm not sure. So okay, black went for the fill, so the ant is free. So it's basically trading the hopper for an ant. Oh my god, my laptop. I guess, okay, I didn't see that. Yeah, this is the idea, of course. So fine, doesn't matter where the spider comes from. Okay, so it's basically ignoring that and making sure it has two beetle on top of the hive. Now it becomes very complicated. I might think about this move as an interesting option, so that black at least takes this pawn point away. Although, after let's say this move, white has this option, which is pretty good for white, and it doesn't risk anything. So very good control game by Jewdoka. I mean, mixing some aggressive game with control game. But yeah, the point is that black got into a passive opening pretty quickly. Unfortunately, there was not much. Wait, did I miss something? Oh, there's a spider. There's a hopper over here. Okay, interesting. But I don't think it will change much. So it's actually trading. It didn't trade a hopper for an ant. It just repositioned the hopper in order to make the pocket. I think this is quite okay for white. Here on the beetle, I mean, probably doesn't change much, but not good, not a good start for Europe. Sorry. Bam. But well, that could happen. And playing black is never easy, especially with long time control. I really wonder if a strong AI would find a good variation for black. I really would like to see that. But I'm also afraid that it could actually find a killer variation for white, and then then yeah, no, it would have been good. Let me see my computer. Okay, still has some kind of battery. Yeah. Okay, now it's a very. I mean, another option for black here is this, which I mean could be. Why not? The problem is that this ant now is free to move, but where would he move? Because if he moves, like if he attacks here, then the black ant is free. He will make this ring, right? Is an X trap. If white, I mean, white could probably just keep doing bringing beetle. Why not? There's a space for another beetle here that cannot be pinned. So interesting, this ring. But I think 3 beetles, it's really a lot. And the problem is black doesn't have counterattack, doesn't have anything. This is the real issue. What do you do? Just keep pinning white ants, but okay, let's cover this. And after this, you can win. Yeah, in one move, I think. Oh no, well, no, you don't really win, but you do actually. So you have to go here. But white can free more pieces now. We can bring this in and free the ladybug. Okay, so let's go back to the game. Okay, that was an option, but maybe it was a bit too creative. Thanks for the coverage, says Harry. You're welcome. Thank you very much, you, for listening. Madman like me, blubbering about Hive. I hope I'm giving some insight about the game. This game, I said that already, but it's very classical in a way. It feels a bit like not old, but like not many rings, not many. I don't know, not many complicated position. It feels a straight attack, defend. So white covered pillbug. Adios pillbug. Black could pin the mosquito here. Another interesting effect of this hopper is that it creates a gate here, so white cannot access this kill spot using the queen, you see. Also using the ant. By the way, I never get, like, I think I do this 10 times in an hour. I call one piece with the name of the other piece. Anyway, so yeah, black could actually cover here, and there are 3 kill spots. One is taken by the beetle, another one is potentially taken by the ant. So probably the big problem is this one. I mean, the bigger problem. Yeah, white is positioning the hopper here, makes sense. If black free the ant after this, is in trouble, definitely. Is definitely in trouble. I mean, has to play this very quickly, I think. And then after this, there's this move that frees the black hopper. But it's really, it feels weird. It's still bad for black. What else can black do? Let's think about it. I mean, it must find a way to free this hopper here. That's the only way. So another idea is playing this, after this playing this move. Okay, so he pre-swamps the hopper. So whenever white goes in here, the black hopper is free. And actually this feels a pretty decent defense for black. It feels even a bit dangerous for white, but I don't think this would happen. I mean, Jewdoka, you wouldn't play like that. The point is that if white attacks here first, okay, to avoid that trick, the black hand is free. So the black hand could pin here, for example. And now, how do you take this kill spot again? It's not trivial. Okay, maybe black has more resources than I thought, actually. I don't see many other ideas. Also, Csigeee is low, very low on time, less than 3 minutes, almost 2 minutes. But yeah, I think it's very hard to find the right move here, assuming that there is the right move, and assuming what I think, what I'm telling you is actually the right move. Probably, I mean, maybe not. Leaning toward a no pillbag win. Yeah, actually, that seems possible. I mean, yeah, there's no time for black to counterattack. It doesn't matter if white has a pillbag or not. So it seems black went for this. So instead of when the beetle there, it forced white to go here. But I think this is not a good idea. I mean, well, let's see. Maybe there is some other option. After this, let's assume white attacks here. Is there a way for black to? I mean, it could make this ring, but it doesn't help because the beetle can't get out. The pillbag can't get out. Wait, this is the only reasonable move. But white can just, I guess, reposition. It could think of something like this. It doesn't have to like win straight away, I think. White can wait a bit. Oh wait, Csigeee turn again. Oh yeah, right. Has got 1 minute and 20 seconds, and Jewdoka 11 minutes, so it's even harder for black to defend here. Okay, this. I guess white can afford to push a bit more on the time, doesn't need to play the most accurate move. 2, 3, 4 pieces in reserve for white and 2 pieces for black. So after this move, okay, I guess, yeah, this is the only way for black to survive. Okay. And now, how does white continue the attack? I mean, it could go just slowly, playing a beetle. Oh no, not here, because the hopper would pin it. Interesting. Or white could think of switching here, and then here, and then maybe, yeah, play again a bit of control until black doesn't have any defensive resources anymore. And there's always this option for black, make a ring and free. I don't know, but no, it doesn't work because the spider is free to go. No. Anyway, let's go back to, okay, what else how white can win quickly here. Can win quickly. I don't think he necessarily has to. But these pawn points are quite complicated to see to get. Maybe something a bit more chill works as well, you know, or even just okay. Let's go for a piece replacement. You defend, whatever. And now black again doesn't have much to do. Okay, it could complete this ant game, but then what? Then what? White still has 2 pieces more. So white could go give an attack here straight away. Black would defend, and then a beetle here is definitely enough to win. 1-2 move, and then yeah, I think so. This should be enough. I'm not sure if there are other options for black here. Something can save black. Probably not. I mean, some slow moves, but it's really not enough. And just anchor here, and then you have win 1 in 2. Oh, actually, it's not really a win yet. Let's put a pill back here. So my point was that after white goes here, black can still stop it playing this. And now, after this move, black escapes. No, but there's a spawn point here to take control of. Okay, so this move. But still unclear how black would win. White would win. I mean, there is for sure something, but it's not so easy. Oh, wait, so white went for... Oh, let's go back. This white played this, black freeze the hopper. No. White played this, okay. So at this point, I suppose that this done. Okay, I suppose that this move is losing because simply white plays this. Yes. So white cannot really, black cannot really stop white beetle from covering the ant. The spider movement trick was funny. I've seen that where you were playing before you touch a spider. What spider movement? Csigeee is saying this spider movement trick was funny. What trick? I think the fact that he played spider somewhere else, and then the on board space you can show what you're moving, but I don't think it's actually that it really matters. I think the position was still good for white. I think Jewdoka is either resigning now or I mean, they're talking in the chat and Csigeee has got less than a minute, so I don't think there's much to do. One, two, three, four. I mean, even if black wants to counter attack, he hasn't got enough pieces. So very sorry for Oliver, but well, it's okay. Playing black is never easy. So we'll see how game 2 goes. I don't think they're gonna play game 2 today. I try to cover game 2 another time as well. Although it depends because Randy is covers already. So maybe it's not needed. But and depends what day. This week I'm I think pretty flexible, but I have to play a couple of other games. We'll see when they schedule the next game. I don't think they're gonna play today. They've been playing an hour and a half, more or less. No, well, a bit less actually. An hour and 20 minutes. So white covered ant. Now white will just slowly get the pieces. Beetle here, okay, fine. Oliver's got only 20 seconds, oh my god. Well, I think white can just play this, right? Yeah. Not very much to do here. The hopper can move around, but yeah, that's it, I think. I think this is the end of this game. Yeah, I think there's not much to do here. I mean, white could just place another hopper to pin the ant, and then the white beetle is free to march wherever. Joe has got more than 8 minutes anyway. Can think. He can think more clearly. Yeah, it doesn't really matter actually where the hopper is, as long as the beetle is just free to go anywhere. Here, wherever. Black pins the ant. Ah, this was the trick. Green ladybug. So now ladybug here will win into moose. Is there any way for black to block this? I suppose there isn't. This will lose straight away. This loses as well. Okay, it's just resigning. Okay, well, interesting game. I think it was a no pillbug win, which is actually pretty rare. Okay, well, we'll see how it goes. I mean, the match is long, it's 6 games. There's a lot of time to come back. And now Oliver has got two white in a row. Ah, okay, they're playing another game here. Another game now. Okay, okay. I need a break though, especially my computer needs a break. So what am I gonna do here? Also, I should change the title now. Game 1 and 2. Okay, okay. Let me. Okay, I see my wonderful screen here. This should become actually game 2. And let's see if I can change the title. Okay, so well, they're probably having a break. I don't know for how long. But I suppose I'll see you again in some time if you want to still stay with me. And let's see what Oliver has prepared as white. Here in London is 6:30. I hope it doesn't take another 2 hours because I wanna have dinner. But I'll have a break as well. So you know what? I'll put this here. Ta-da! Be right back and see you in a bit. Okay, microphone on again. Yeah, in 5 minutes. Okay, they're starting already again. Oh my god, oh my god. Okay, okay, okay. Let's this is our sorry, I have to set up this in this way. But so this is our review room. I don't need to be right back because I'm here already. And this instead is our so let's put the text here and text here. Not that it matters really, but so Csigeee playing white. Can you hear me? I guess everything seems okay. Okay. So now Csigeee is playing white, Jewdoka is playing black. Back for game 2. Wait, there's already something interesting here. Let's see. Black, I think. Okay, okay, okay. So let me explain a second. So they went for ladybug opening, mosquito, which is a more, I will say, a more modern, flexible way to play. Black puts the queen in line, sorry, in line on the flank, and this is another like kind of new idea where white wants to play the buffer. Well, the most expected, the most common move is this one. Just playing the pill bug, and then the white would play the queen in a buffer probably, or we can just play this. There's another common option, more standard. But Jewdoka has already surprised us with a nice, interesting move. I mean, I would have played it probably here. The spider. Wait a second. I play here rather than here. But okay, fine. Interesting. Early spider for black is pretty uncommon. But the point is, white cannot move because it doesn't have the queen in play yet. So black has got some material advantage. The problem is, can white take advantage instead of the tempo or not? We'll find out. The reason why I wanted to play actually the spider in the other position, like in the meta position, was that I would pin that spider would have pinned the ant on like in line here. Instead, this spider here, yeah, it creates this X trap, but it's pretty easy to free the ant. Anyway, I might be wrong. We'll see. Another spider here. I mean, white attack. Let's go back just a couple of moves. White attacking the mosquito straight away is risk is a thing. I mean, it's technically a choke because black would not place a pill bug here, right? Because then white ant is free. But it's probably not important. I mean, Joe is playing quite quick as well, so I suppose he has thought about this. This is kind of prepared. So in case white plays the beetle here, then black has got the ant free. And for the other position, for the beetle here or here, there is a spider. So not too bad. I mean, so I think white has got like it shouldn't attack too fast here. I should just go on with the end game. Although remember that the end game is not, in the long run, is not amazing for white because spider is spinning this ant. Let's say black pins here. Black could sacrifice another ant. Can afford that because, yeah, because just, okay, maybe actually this is the best move for white. Okay, now black cannot place another ant, but it could play this. Again, for white it's not that easy to attack. It could attack slowly, but then black could get the ant game. Okay, actually, freeing the ant is not that straightforward. As I mentioned before, I said, okay, it's pretty easy. It is, but the idea is to play this, right? To get hopper in here. But whenever that happens, oh no, okay, this is the wrong example because I want to say that the ladybug gets free. So that's not what the black ant should go. It should go here. And after this could happen. And then, okay, I mean, seems still kind of okay for white. But the ant game is good for black. So here, if the ants are enough to defend, then okay. Otherwise, white's still in a good position, I think. And black can think of other ways to bring the pillbug in play. Actually, the wild mosquito here makes it a bit difficult because whenever the mosquito comes in play through here and then moves in here, the mosquito will get pillbug power, so it will get messy. But I mean, now it's technically got 3 ants, right? So the material is not actually like white is low in material now, right? It's attacking, but black has got enough pieces to defend now. It's got 3 defenders. Remember the 2 defender rule? We got 3 defenders. So let's go back here. So I think this idea is not the best. It's actually pretty nice for white, for black. I mean, not like nice winning, but kind of comfortable. What was I recommending? Okay, the black hand here makes sense. Yeah, and the thing is that it doesn't have any more. Okay, let's go for this. This and this. And now black could free this hand at some point. I mean, white can also free their own ant somehow. Just go for the same trick you've seen before. So basically, pin the ant and free the, like, fill the elbow. But it takes some time, and this ant here again is really not clear. I mean, maybe the spider here would be another interesting thing to do. In order to pin the ladybug in this, like bidirectionally. And now white has really that plan that I was showing before, like hopper in here, and the ant is free. I think this will be a more exciting game. I mean, not the one before wasn't, but I think here there will be a bit more back and forth. Will be a bit unclear who's got the advantage. Okay, so Oliver played Beetle. Yeah, I think makes sense. makes sense to not to get in the variation we have just seen. I think the idea is that after this, white is threatening to move in here, and now what is black going to do? I mean, there's this option, but this doesn't stop this move. It's not like the thing is the attack is not so good as you might think. This spider is actually doing a good job creating like the X trap. I have to say one thing that Joe is amazing at is this X traps. I think he created the term as well, the word X trap. So I think he studied this in quite in detail, and I mean here there must be like a new way to trap. The X trap, just if I haven't said before, is this situation where you create a almost ring, pseudo quasi ring, and so that whenever one of the kill spot gets taken, one of your pieces gets free. So in this case will be the Blake Ladybug for black. I mean, not right now because the spider is actually self-pinning, but later on, that's the idea. Actually, this makes me think that after this move, oh no, okay, this wouldn't work. Oh no, but this, actually the X-Trap doesn't work now because the Ladybug is here. So now the Black Ladybug will be free, but now the ant is free. This actually looks good for white. I mean, black can't counterattack that early, can he? I don't think so. This feels very risky. Might be better over here. No, definitely this is definitely too much for black. But I think it should consider this. I mean, definitely an ant here. So this move probably is not the best for black. What is black gonna play? I mean, again, after this, can just go for this, I guess. Okay, black will pin here. Okay, maybe not. Maybe. What else? Let's go straight here then. And then black would pin the mosquito. And then this. Okay. No, this I don't like this. This is better. I mean, I don't like this because I think at some point with the ant here, the spider could get here, and this is in line. It's pretty hard to free. Although it's an extra tempo, so maybe it's fine. Yeah, probably it's fine. Giving too much importance to the pins. Well, tempo is important. Okay. I was thinking about, I'm gonna just talk randomly. I was thinking about writing a book, okay? I want to make like a course, sort of, you start from zero and you learn progressively, organically, okay? I've been thinking this and saying this forever, so it might never happen, but I have an idea of the structure, but it's very hard to show what ideas are best to understand initially. Like in what order you should learn things, right? Imagine when you learn chess, you start with like a golden rules of the opening because you probably never get to the end game or to the middle game. So at least you not to the middle game for sure, but so you have to start with the opening. But in Hive, I think again, okay, you have to start from the opening, but it's hard to understand if you have to explain first the tempo or first what material is, because all these things are connected. So I think material is the most important thing, but in some situation people say, "Oh, I can't defend," like beginners. Oh, I can't defend. I don't know how to. I lost because I didn't attack enough. But actually, they don't understand. They need to learn how to defend first in order to attack efficiently, properly. Um, but clearly, if you don't learn tempo, how do you know that? So if you only think about control and material, you still might lose some games because you think more about, oh, okay, this pin works in this way, but there's no point if your opponent's gonna win. So combining these two things is very hard for expert player. So I can't imagine for like people who start to play, they've played for a month or two, or for even for a year. It's not really easy. Okay, stop with my blabbering, and white goes for the hopper. So black pins the hopper. We are in the same situation as before, but the ladybug here is free. It's not in the bidirectional pin. And yeah, there's this other option, but I don't think it's a... Ah, okay, because the ant here could have been pinned by the spider. So okay, this is free space, free new spawn point. Well, not new, but safe. New safe spawn point, because otherwise the spider here could have pinned the ant, but the spider has been attracted somewhere else. Let me see. Okay, my laptop is melting. What's the melting point of this aluminum? I don't know what kind of thing is made of this laptop. Anyway, you'll find out. Black is... Jewdoka is playing with an ant here. Again, Jewdoka has 5 minutes more than white, but I think Csigeee is more in control in this game. And okay, again, so if white decides to attack here, black will probably pin the mosquito. Well, it's not even force tag to be fair, because you can always control the direct drop. So it's not a big deal actually. It might be another game where the pill bug is not incredibly necessary. Here white has got to think what to sacrifice. Maybe just going for this. Why not? I mean, let's use these pockets. People. And now it's probably black turn to defend using a beetle here. Although white can get here. I mean, this is like an hypothetical variation, a bit too complicated. But just to say that attacking straight away for white here doesn't seem the right thing. Compared to the previous game, white had a compound attack already there, which means that black had problems with material as well. Here, white has got initiative and probably tempo advantage, but doesn't have a material advantage, which means white is to be more careful, because it might get into those situations where the attack just stops and black just slowly gets control of the game back, and then it wins eventually. But especially because you see the mosquito and the beetle here have been like, it's been a big investment. And the ant game is pretty okay for black, actually, because of the initial spider here. It's interesting. I didn't think it was that useful. But yeah, I guess Joe has prepared pretty well for this. I think I've said this at the beginning. I think one of his strengths, he prepares quite a lot for in the opening for these matches. So, and also it's a preparation against your opponent as well. What your opponent think could play. Also, I wouldn't say there's a psychological advantage going white first, but in the match, I mean. But still, if you won the first match as white, right? Your opponent has got two whites after that, but is losing 0-1 in the best scenario for you. So I think your opponent um, might, I wouldn't say lose their temper, but like uh, get impatient because they want to get the point back. They want to even the score. And so I think you can use this little subtle things somehow. But anyway, the game is still very open, and I find quite interesting that white has placed Billbug and black didn't, which actually is what gave the extra tempo advantage if we actually think about it. Okay, white went for this. Voila! A Billbug is coming in in proximity position, nice, and creating a very nice. This is what we would call a cavern. I think what Jewdoka would call a cavern, which is basically an empty space that is a negative space that is surrounded by pieces and it cannot be accessed by ants and spiders, which is another way to defend. But what happens if white plays this? Let's have a look. I think the black wants to place this, pinning the mosquito, at the same time the black queen is free to move. So this is, I think, something that white doesn't want to see on the board. Look at here, on the table, I should say. Oh wait, what happened? This, okay. So yeah, he didn't go for that. So yeah, the problem is that this means that this ant is locked here. But while black has got yeah, another mosquito working as an ant with pillbug power as well. And this hopper here, what is this hopper doing? Not much. So the ant game is even, sort of. So whenever white plays the ant down, the mosquito can pin it. Of course, white can introduce pin replacement, and notice the pin replacement is as good here because the mosquito really doesn't want to get spider power, and white will just go on with this, and yeah, I think this is one of white's ideas. If black doesn't go for that, which is likely, but let's say I think he could go for this actually. Interesting. Go for this and then this. White could pin the mosquito, but is pinned by, sorry, is next to pillbug, so means that white has to anchor it if it wants to keep the mosquito there, which I don't know really if really wants to, because now I feel black has got, has got some counterplay. Of course, he has also invested something in this, but let's see, just for the sake of it, let's say what happens if we go for a crazy attack. Probably white has to stay here. It's not too bad for black. It's quite complicated. So okay, let's go back. This was my idea, but Oliver thought differently. Okay, the mosquito is here. He thought the pin replacement is not the right time, but let's go for this. So black could pin here, and then if white plays a piece, then it can just shift the pin actually somehow. Although both cases white can, like, they're not safe in the long run. They are both inline pins. But oh, I don't know how do you call. Do we have a term for this? We should have a word for that. Like, this is inline pin, but it's also an elbow pin, right? At the same time. So neither of the two is technically safe, but I think maybe yeah, I mean, this is all about the shape of the hive will change in the end game, which is another topic. It's complicated, and I don't know. I have no clue about this. It's very hard to assess. We have other problems at the moment. I mean, white has got other problems at the moment. Oh, black has got other problems at the moment, or maybe both. I mean, I would think of something like this. Is it too much? Sacrificing a beetle. The problem of this is that the ladybug gets in the bidirectional pin. So it's a white gets 2 and 1 in a way. Although it's very hard to attack for white. I don't understand how white would attack. Like, there's no clear way for white to attack, because black has got enough control. So okay, maybe this is the right time to play this. No, that it's not even, because black can just move the queen and escape, you know, something like this. And now what? Okay, white will pin the queen. No, probably will pin the beetle here. And now we have pin the mosquito. Okay, maybe it's not the best ratio for black, but it's just to show that attacking immediately, taking the skill spots immediately doesn't lead to much, okay? Even if this black ladybug is in the bidirectional pin, there's still other ways. I mean, let's assume black play actually a beetle here. Maybe it's more likely. Whenever this is taken, then yeah, it's just, oh no, maybe this. And if the mosquito covers, just control the direct drop here. And black has got a nice ring. So what happened? So wait. No, not this. So black is going for the beetles immediately. Interesting. So again, if white pins here, then black has got other option for the beetle, right? Even this. And I mean, I wouldn't say black has got an advantage yet, but it's, you know, it can qualify for the win at the very least. And this cavern here is very good to defend, so it's not losing quickly, I guess. Okay, I'll go for this. So I guess the black beetle will go on top, unless black wants to use another beetle here. But I'm not sure. Oops, but not sure. No, let's go on top. Let's get the hive. The problem is always the last ant. I think there should be a chapter of a book called The Last Ant. It's not uncommon to see one ant staying in the reserve, because it feels like a waste to place it if your opponent can pin it straight away. So you wait for the right time to use it. I'm not sure though. I think black has left to white too much space, and now the spawn point here is useful, because the hopper can jump in here, attack, and free the ant. I think now Jewdoka has to start thinking a bit more. Maybe it's fine and overthinking, but these two hoppers still can get into the 2 kill spots. And the mosquito is not the best defender against the hoppers, of course. But let's assume this is the only thing black can do. You see, now is the right time to get the white ant in play. Even though it can't attack anywhere right now, but at least it doesn't get pinned. So the last ant finally comes in play. Finally. I will say something like this. It's nice. I mean, black has the same issue though. How can attack here without freeing white pieces? It's not easy. It's not easy. I think it's better to keep the mosquito here. But they have to rely basically only on the pillbug, on this proximity pillbug to defend. Whenever the white hopper goes in here, there's this option for black to keep the white ant in position. But now becomes a bit complicated, because after the other hopper gets in here, the mosquito. Oh, what? What? Okay. Whoa. Okay. Now we're talking. So let's say aggressive variation here. Can just white control this and what now? Okay, I mean, after this, I think white is still better. Although the fact that white doesn't have any other piece that can jump, right? Like any light piece, it's kind of annoying. After this, okay, although there is a trick maybe here. The mosquito can jump, can go on top. I don't know. It's not straightforward. It's not straightforward. It needs to be calculated properly. I think this move makes sense. Taking the direct drop and creating a gate. So if black keeps attacking this way, white can just shift the pin. And it's fine. I mean, okay, it can get another beetle here, but it takes a while. I think white is gonna get first. Here. Although it's wait, this goes here. This is low for white actually. This plays low. Okay, let's go back. What did Oliver play? Okay, he went in. I think this is a good move. Because attack and defend at the same time, basically, because it frees the ant. But yeah, it needs to be fought. I mean, what is black gonna do here? Apart from going on with the attack, there's not much else. Like, keep placing beetles everywhere. Fine, I guess. But what after this? The beetle cannot cover the pillbug yet, because this move would maybe not lose, but let's see actually. Maybe not. Maybe it's more complicated. No, it doesn't need to do this. You can go for this first. But then the beetle here, then this here, taking a direct drop. The ladybug is pre-swamped, but the proximity pillbug here is in a good position. Gosh. This is complicated, but this is fun. What happened? I didn't see actually that. What's happening? Build back here. Okay. 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 So this is stopped. This is so black is saying don't take any more kill spots. But at the same time, okay, and freeze the the other ant as well. But what about this move? Okay, I guess black would play this, but there are two direct drops here. It is too good for white. What is, even if black can move this hopper away, right? What's gonna happen? I mean, this is not good for black. This is definitely not good for black. Oh no, wait, no, I can use the spider here. Still. Okay, I'm not sure, but there must be something here to win. I can't believe white is not winning here. Yeah, I think this the ring will win. So let's get back. Okay. So after this move, which you think is sensible. Okay, the ladybug actually is not forced to move. Let's say white and moves here. White has got. I mean, the ladybug has to move at some point. White can reshuffle the hoppers, but okay, maybe no. This will lose. Okay, for black again. Okay, I think black pillback there was a mistake. It seems promising for white. Okay, well, let's see. After, what is black to play? Oops. I don't understand. Okay, reshuffling here and here. Maybe this actually makes sense because the hopper. Oh yeah, but the hopper can jump in there as well. It doesn't really work. Or maybe it's something I'm missing because Oliver is thinking a lot. Either he wants to be sure 100% or I'm missing something. Probably missing something. Maybe maybe black will play this. And now the free ladybug is a problem. Okay, wait, maybe. So let's try this. This. And black wins. Okay, so let's go back. So actually, after this, it's unclear. What if we pin the ladybug? I guess the hopper will be pinned as well. We can get in here this, and after this is white that wins. So, but it's complicated to calculate. So this maybe is actually not the right move. After this seems okay because the white ladybug is pre-swamped. That's the important thing. As long as the black ladybug can't escape, or if to escape he has to let the white ladybug escape. That's the point. I mean, what's gonna do this, let's say this. Let's cover the build bug. Yeah, I can't. well, what else black can do to attack there? Yeah, this move maybe, but I think black will win. White will win. Ring. Ring. Okay, well, it's not clear actually. And now black could win. Okay, this is a nice position though. This is pretty fun. But it seems that one move will change the result here. So, okay, maybe there's another option. You don't need to rush. But the point is, if the black queen is not covered, then there's no way to win, right? Because the pillbug is now next to the white queen. The black queen is not a proximity pillbug anymore. So I think this still makes sense, but maybe before that, you could play this. Maybe this would make sense as well. And now black has to play this move. They want to try to win. And now this is fine. Because if black goes here, then the ladybug is free and they will probably win. The only way for black is to go here. And there are multiple ways to reach this kill spot. And for black, there's no way to win yet. I mean, unless there's some mega ring or something that I didn't consider, but the white queen can escape. Okay, what? Wait, what did you play? Okay, cover the queen. Okay. So, we had 4 choices for black here. The first one was this. But we saw that actually was quite good for white because of the 2 direct drops. The last one that probably is the most sensible is this one, to have some chances to win. Keeping the ladybug here and jump out only at the right time. Although at the same time also the white ladybug can jump out at the right time. So so what was the choice for white? Okay, this makes sense. And now black would win. So actually this is a threat, because the white ladybug is not really pre-spawned. Pre-swamped. Spawned, whatever. So I think the ladybug has to be stopped here, but now black pillbug can move away. It becomes again a proximity pillbug, but it's good for black now. Definitely good for black because white doesn't have time to cover it. It's pretty tricky actually. Incredible. It's really incredible how tricky it is. It all started with those spiders. It's definitely something to consider. Maybe it's a way to counter the buffers. Maybe as long as you have the spider that can make that X trap, then it's okay. write on the Facebook page that I'm still here. Let me see. Okay, there's still enough battery. So, okay, what happened after this move? I mean, there are other ideas, okay? Like this. Let's say we attack immediately. The thing that this white hopper is not on a good line. I think this was the trick. This was why the black pillbug goes. Black is defending actually, so he has seen something. Not surprised, but I was saying the white hopper is not anymore on a good angle of attack because the pillbug is actually taking the kill spot. What happened? We here. Okay, let's analyze this variation now. I mean, sure, it makes more complicated to attack for white, but after this, I think there's this other option that's, I mean, now doesn't make sense, but after this, I think there's no, actually, oh, I see now the point. The point is this ladybug the black ladybug cannot be pinned, right? Although this ring is kind of useful for white as well. So maybe this move, no, actually, let's go for this. Then white will play this, and black will play this. And then, yeah, no, okay, this move, oh no, wait a second. This move, and now white wins. Okay, let's go back. So okay, this move is not is okay for white. If black ladybug doesn't move out, the white hopper will get in. I think it's quite okay. Free the ladybug is not a good idea, but there's not much to do. I mean, there's gonna be free at some point if black counterattack. It's not much you can do. Or maybe, yeah, maybe this. And now, maybe this. It doesn't have more spawn points. White doesn't have many spawn points. So it's not really working. Okay, so this is the position. Black hasn't pinned the hopper yet. It's very complicated. I like it. Very sharp. It reminds me of some games that I played with the quadlibet setup with the proximity pill bug that is placed after the mosquito jump in the early opening. I played some games against Euclix last year, and they turn into a similar sort of position where there are a lot of rings and pieces pre-swamped to take into account. And here you have to take into account both, basically. I still think this is a good idea. Or did we actually find a counter move? Maybe we did, and I don't remember. So after this, no, black is losing. Yes. So after this, white has to go for, let's say, this move. And attacking here. This, this. This or not, or maybe white should free the ladybug as soon as possible. And I guess after this, white is almost won. Maybe. I mean, at the very least, white can escape with a queen. Okay, what did they play in the end? Okay, they went for the cover of the pale bug. Joe is always like this. I don't know if he does it on purpose. It seems like he's playing a move and then he plays another move. So how's the time going? Actually, for the first time, Csigeee has got more time than Jewdoka, just a minute more than him, but I mean, they still have both 13, 14 minutes, but it's still okay. But if this time difference continues until 2-3 minutes left on the clock, then clearly that might make the difference in the game. So, drink some water. You know, it's hard to talk for 3 hours. How do people actually do this? It's very hard. Sorry, complaining about my streaming. Why did I decide to do that? And then, no, it's very fun. But yeah, talking for 3 hours, I'm not really used to. With the kids, I usually talk for like half an hour at school, and that's it. So Oliver, come on, let's find a way, okay? Let's find it together. Oh, I don't know. We tried already a few things, and some seem to work, some other don't. So I don't know. I don't know. Let's try with this, okay? Oh no, this doesn't work. We said, oh gosh. So this ladybug has to be stopped, okay? The ladybug has to be stopped. I mean, this is the spawn point. It is complicated for black. But the hopper should make the job, but I don't know. I mean, yeah, white is gonna win. So nope. So I think black has to move this hand here because it would just allow the pillbug to get out. Otherwise, can't defend properly. So we analyze already this and this. And why this move? Or maybe this move. Maybe this is better. I don't know why. I want to play the other move. So now I need this ladybug needs to be. But after this, this looks green for white. Okay, white is actually not losing this position. Like there's no threat from black to lose. So from black to win, I mean. So white hopper doesn't have to jump in straight away. Maybe can play this first. But now this happens and clearly white has to get out with a hopper, and I suppose this is the right move. But what's the right move now? This hopper is actually not in a great position. I mean, I think black would win here. Yeah, actually, Csigeee is got almost 10 minutes. But yeah, I think this is the critical time, critical move. So they really need to think right now. Okay, so this is the move I proposed, but I mean, the thing is, yeah, again, there's no way. I mean, the other idea is just to go back here with the ladybug, with the beetle, in order to prevent the ladybug from moving. And this white ladybug is pretty swamped here, but black has not qualified for the win anymore. So it seems a step back. Okay, so all in all, it seems actually better for black than for white. I think this is my final judgment. Although it feels like there must be something for white. Come on, come on. So this doesn't work, we said. Nope. What about this? Although this ladybug here might have problems. Okay, this is fine. The ladybug is still free to move. But I guess black doesn't have to rush. Maybe black can play... What does black play? Ah, can play this move. Doesn't look great. This, and then hopper here. And white is too slow. Oh no, wait. Wait a second. Maybe not. What am I saying? This. This. And wins. Okay, so moving the spider over here is okay. Actually, you could play this straight away, and then free the ladybug. Okay, this is what did they play? Oh, okay. Well, wait. What happened? They actually Oliver actually played the move I was analyzing right now. So probably had analyzed already before. Okay, this seems actually. Oops, sorry. This seems okay for white, but the position is so sharp that one single move will change everything. So probably the spider needs to be here. But this, the thing is, oh, maybe this move. This, this, this. This looks again good for black, but actually no, because there is an extra tempo that black needs to place a hopper, so maybe it's still fine for white. Very tactical, very, 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 very tactical. Why did I pin the spider? Actually, why did I pin the ant? I mean, okay, my idea was to threaten to pin the hopper. That was the main idea. Like after this, now black looks okay, I guess. But I mean, it's probably not forced actually. It's not necessarily. It's not necessarily the best. Here, this wins for white. So I guess black has to stop the ant. And if this move, is forced to go for this. And again, there's a direct drop here. Okay, and then white will probably be able to win, I guess. Yes, okay. So actually there might be a trick for why no, okay. But because I played move that is definitely not optimal. Oh, what? Okay. So now tactics are changing. Because the hopper is not able to get in here anymore. This ant is stuck here. Okay, so white to play this quite quickly actually, but has got still 8 minutes, so is pretty confident this is gonna win, or is just what about this? It's not really clear to me. Or maybe it's just a move to put some pressure. I mean, it feels okay because black has withdrawn one of his pieces from white kill spot, but feels like is ahead in tempo. But the problem now, I think, is not tempo anymore. The problem is white has got 2 spider and an ant. But with the pillbug able to move stuff around, it might not be enough because there are still some gates in play that black is using. Okay. I mean, white probably should cover, but it's not clear what is white gonna do next. Maybe black can turn this into a control game. I mean, if not this, what? Let's be pragmatic. What's this? I think black is okay with it. Not sure. Not sure, but I mean, you could create an actor gate here, and now you can work on the pin replacement as well. So white can, yeah, sure, put another ant here. But well, first there's option to attack. Although what is the hopper doing here then? Not really clear to me, especially because you can. Oh no, wait, sorry, you can just move the lady the pillbug away. Greetings all, hi Randy, welcome. The first game was quite one way for white, but this one is very complicated and very tactical. Let's go back. So this is, we're in this position right now. And wait, what is, okay. White has covered the pillbug, but sooner or later had to do that. But the thing is, at what cost? What if just black keeps placing beetle and slowly wins? We have to figure out if this is a win for white. But it's short of one piece. Oh! Wait. feel this is becoming complicated. Yeah, but there are no more spawn points. Ta-da! How do you call the situation when you don't have more spawn points? It's not a joke. It's just I don't know. No point, no spawn. It's not a good joke. So I feel like black can just go for it. I mean, okay, white can pin. Maybe something like this with the idea of pinning the hopper with a spider, or just go for this. And yeah, I don't like much white position. This is not possible because the black ladybug will get away and get everything locked. I really don't like much white position anymore. It's crazy. I thought it was winning. Then I thought black was winning. Then I thought white was winning. But anyway. The white ladybug in this position is a bit tricky. Okay, what if we go for something crazy? Like this. Just try. It's not gonna work, but... No, there's nothing to do here. Because, yeah, there are too many pieces. What about... Okay, what about another idea? To suffocate the pill bag. This is possible, although... Spawn points, I miss you. Spawn points, where are you? Spawn points. I need the spawn points. I need spawn points. Okay, let's go back. What is white threat? There's no white threat. The white ant should attack to black queen. Yeah, but how? That's the you mean in that variation that I showed you before? No, wait. Oh, after this, you mean? Wait, I see what you mean. Wait a second. Okay, then white will win. I see. Thank you, Randy, for the reindexing. This is a very actually basic technique that everyone should know, but sometimes you forget about it because it's pretty easy. So after this, white reindex. No, wait, not now, but I mean, whatever black does here, if they don't free the ladybug, reindexing, and then white wins. So actually, that is a threat. I missed that. Oh, but Jewdoka actually played that. So let's think about it. After this, okay, I guess the ladybug would not go out in that way, but maybe just this. But now, no, this won't work. No. After this, what is white gonna do? Interesting. This like when the ladybug is free, is actually not a good idea to move it. even, I mean, there's no other, maybe unless, but in this case, no, this doesn't work. Then we have to go here to re-index. But now black will win. So after this, I mean, if I think black is forced, white is forced to white grasshopper attacks, black ladybug escape. Yeah, but it doesn't work. Now black is gonna win. Actually, this is a ring. Oh, it doesn't matter. Well, actually, there's another way. There's another idea. This, and then the idea would be, oh no, no, but well, I guess there is an idea somehow. But after this, black can just pin here. Okay, so Jewdoka play. Oh, okay, so Csigeee went there. Okay. So we said this move doesn't work because there is this and then re-indexing. So I think the only chance for black is either a self-pinning here, which seems safe. I think everything seems safe until it's not, or maybe the more aggressive ladybug here, which might work as well, because white might not have a time to re-index. Like after this is not gonna work. So after this, white is forced virtually to attack here. I mean, unless wants to play this move. Maybe this move works. This is, if it works, this is crazy. I mean, well, although black can pin here, and now no, it doesn't work. I think black got, how do you say, the upper hand here. What about going straight here? I guess it's not. No, actually, the queen can escape here. No. So now after this, either white plays this move, which we said, yeah, which we said is not working for white. I mean, I don't see how white can do something here. I mean, it's not gonna lose, but I don't see how it would win. If not, there's no. I mean, this is the other way, but it's a bit weird. How the wives of top level Hive players view this tournament. Why? I mean, there should be more husband as well watching, which means more women playing. So tell your partners, tell your friends, more women in Hive, more parity. But I think in general, people see like, yeah, like a waste of time. But I mean, if it was chess, it will people will say, "Oh, it's very smart," blah blah blah. I mean, why Hive is less? It's not any less. That's my idea. My dream. One day, I have a dream. I have a dream. One day, we're gonna consider Hive as smart as chess, maybe, and other games actually as well. So, sorry, I got lost in. So black went for this, although it leaves this move to black. So to white. Oh, damn it. To white. It seems a bit risky, to be honest. But let's see. Maybe. I mean, would be a nice move. But let's go for the more aggressive. Oh no, this one actually. No, this. Let's go for this. The problem is now has too many spawn points, and this ladybug is pre-swamped, which means it's not good for white. For black. Why? Okay, every time I say white, you think black. Okay, so I don't have to switch. Okay, Csigeee went for another move. Csigeee's got 2.5 minutes, and Jewdoka 4 and 20 minutes. It's gonna be exciting. What if black just pins the ant? I mean, I'm not sure what is this move for. I mean, maybe it doesn't change much, but I mean, if not, black could keep attacking. Actually, this would be still. No, this would not be a good move. So, okay, pin the spider. Pin the ant, actually. Use the spider, pin the ant. I'm so hungry, guys. So, what? What's happening? Oh, okay, Jewdoka hasn't played this yet, but let's assume he plays this. I assume this is still pretty good move. Or not. Maybe it's not that good, actually. No, wait. That's not the best way where to... Well done. Well done, 0x7 fuck 3D. I don't want... Can't you choose a better name? Sorry, I'm like easier name to pronounce. But well done. Get as many girl into eye as you can. It's not fair. That I mean, I'm sure there are very good players out there. Very good female players. This actually, I think the strongest player is oh my god, I forgot her name. But her username is Vilkanawel, which I probably super mispronounce because it's German. But she's really good. I think she's around 700 now. But apart from her, I don't know many others. In our team and the Italian team for the Fair Play Cup, we had a girl from actually she's Brazilian, but she lives in Italy. She was pretty good as well, but I think she's not playing much lately. So back to the game. What's happening here? Ah, I see what's happening here. That's pretty good. Didn't think about it. Okay. Okay, it's going back here. To make the ring. Would it work? Not sure. My wife bought me Hive, but given her this thing at my 5 hours game of Eclipse New for Galaxy, I doubt she would be happy. I I mean, at least games of Hive don't are not that long. They don't last so long. At the moment. I mean, if we play over the board and if we manage to get proper tournaments, maybe, you know, you could have like chess tournament, an hour or more each, and then that will be pretty long. But as they are now, we play like rapid. So if you go for a tournament, 4 or 5 hours, that's it. Which I think is probably better, you know, than a game of Eclipse. Not sure. I mean, better in a sense like less, it take less time, but I'm not sure. But the trick is, yeah, get get your wife into Hive, so you don't have to you don't have to run. Okay, wait, let me see. So for some reason the spider here didn't work. I'm not sure what was the reason. I'm not sure what was the reason. I suppose he has seen something like this. It's not clear though to me, but he decided to give up on that and actually go for this move. But isn't the ladybug, isn't the beetle here free to move? What if the ladybug gets pinned now? I mean, okay, there's this. And after, I mean, yeah, it's still complicated. So some sort of indexing is needed. This is the point. But what's the right way to do it? That's another question. And what's the right way to do it if you have 1 minute and 30 seconds on the clock? That's even worse. Okay, so he went for this move. Okay, the point is that the mosquito will get here. And then there will be 2 direct drops. So I guess this move is needed, but after this, there are 2 direct drops. And if one is taken, then oops, the beetle gets here or even on top. So maybe Oliver found a way. Jewdoka's got 1 minute left, so there's no time to. In Italian, we will say non c'è tempo di cincischiare. No time to wait and see. So the idea is now, suppose this one. No, it's this one we said. The stream is already over 3 hours, so that's the same order of magnitude. Yeah, that's true. But it's 2 games at least. And also these are like World Cup level, so we can play also shorter games. But here they really need to take all the time they need, otherwise. Yeah. So after this, okay, there is this. I guess this was the idea, and this both direct drops are controlled, but this ant is free to move. So also here. It's really not easy. Really not easy. I guess here. But after this, white wins. Okay, Csigeee has less than a minute. I hope it goes for this. I don't see how. I mean, I don't think black can win. There's no way for black to win anyway. at this point. Okay, something different. Well, I guess the idea is to free the ladybug anyway. So this ant needs to go away. Free the beetle, yeah, I guess. Maybe this to free the ladybug again, but no. I don't know. Okay, wait. You can just put a spy here. Okay. Done. Amazing. Well done, Oliver. Well done. Okay. But it was really so. Ah, no, okay. No, well done. Sorry. Take it back. I thought. I'm tired. I want to find a way to win. Please win. I mean, there's this other way, but I'm trying to suffocate the pill bug, but this doesn't seem enough. Black could have even pinned ah, no, because it doesn't. No, it has to control the spawn points there, correct. So this would be a blunder, because the spider will be placed in there. So this is still fine. It's very subtle. Like one move and you lose here. Yeah, I guess that's the most sensible idea, although it's not like I don't see. Did anyone see any sequence to win straight away from white? Yeah, probably black doesn't see it either. It's crazy though. Probably maybe there was something for white. I mean, okay. So there is. Oh wait. Oh yeah, okay. So the white hopper goes in here. There's no way to block it. I thought the spider was already into a kill spot. That's why I thought, no, there's no way to win. Nice. Nice trick. Well, black still got this, actually. But it shouldn't work. Yeah, it can win anyway. Now it can win in two different ways. Okay. Very nice. Well done. So I thought this, but no, I just, yeah. So you introduce an elbow, and then you fill the elbow with the spider. Like, just the only variation that could have worked. Okay. I mean, I don't think Oliver had seen this before, but maybe he did. I mean, yeah, it doesn't seem... Wait, what was the move that I proposed? Ah, yeah. That would be okay, this. And after this... Crazy. Well done. Okay, 1-1. So, as expected, match is starting in a very exciting way. Let's have a look. A must have been something black has done wrong, or maybe not. Maybe white had really the upper hand the whole time, but it wasn't really clear. Okay, I didn't like this move. I think this move was not. I think this was the critical move. Maybe I missed something, but need to be reanalyzed again properly. Okay. So Jewdoka is asking if there's time for more games.